NXT Heatwave. Let's talk about it. Just watched the show probably like a couple of minutes ago. Trying to give you guys consistent content. Tomorrow we'll have AEW, but today we're talking about NXT Heatwave. Let's be honest. This was just a somewhat hyped up television show. It really didn't feel like a pay per view experience, but it was okay. So let me first turn off my Discord because that's gonna be bumbling in the background. First match, Ilya Dragunov defeats Trick Williams, and this match was nothing more than to prove to everybody that Trick Williams can stand on his own. Possibly face Carmelo because they did kind of tease that one. But look, Ilya Dragunov just on a different level. Trick Williams did good in this match, but Ilya Dragunov, the Mad Dragon, just laying in vicious blows to Trick Williams. I don't even know what way he calls that, like diving forearm, but everything he does is just like knock out, blow, vicious. They did make Trick Williams look good because he kicked out of one of those, and then Dragunov had to go to the middle rope to finish off Trick Williams with that move. So Ilya Dragunov pushes Trick Williams aside in his effort to move toward the NXT Championship again. Let's see right here. Ivy Nile defeated Ava. This match did what it needed to do. Ava looked powerful. She looked dominant. She looked like a Samoan power woman. She's tall. But Ivy Nile ended up winning with a submission victory out of nowhere, that Dragon Sleeper. And it was a good choice. It showed, like I said, Ava being powerful, Ava dominating. But Ivy's skill and coolness came to her rescue and allowed her to win. After the match, Ivy wanted to put Ava back in the submission, but two followers of the Schism got Ava to safety. I'm going to just go through this whole storyline they had. So the followers, they're with Ava. Ava taunts Ivy to meet her underneath the Schism tree. Commercial. Ava comes back and says, like, Ivy is scared to come where she is. And then Ava's like, hey, you two guys, who obviously aren't the Creed brothers, but they turn out to be the Creed brothers, and they allow Ivy to beat up Ava, and then the Creed brothers like, hey, Schism, give us a rematch so we can come back to NXT in a steel cage match. I guess they aren't ready for them on the main roster, but yeah, next week we're going to get the Dyad Schism versus the Creed brothers in a steel cage match. So yeah, good showing for both women. Then you had, I'm going to say this was match of the night, the Heritage Cup match. Noam Dar defeated Nathan Frazier. First of all, went to Nathan Frazier. Well, not it went to. Let's see. Let me go over these notes real quick one more time. First of all, Noam Dar. Then it went to Nathan Frazier, who hit a roll-up pin. And then the third fall came with Noam Dar after Nathan Frazier missed a Phoenix splash on the top rope. He hit him with the Nova Roller, 1, 2, 3. And Noam Dar is a three-time Heritage Cup champion. Tyler Bate came out with Nathan Frazier, but he got taken out by Dava Kato. So that's a feud that's going on. Nathan Frazier's pretty good, man. Like, he has he reminds me of Darby Allin, but without all of the weirdo tendencies. Like, he's fast. He uses his body to like attack people. But Noam Dar, man, Noam Dar is just, what can I say? The guy's a superstar. The look, the talent, the technical skill. This guy's got like ultimate cruiserweight, bro. The only thing I don't like about his fashion is the fact that, okay, you got the guy Vince Menza as your sidekick. Okay, cool. But you have the two ladies who could be going after the NXT championship, but they're not. Like, it's always weird having factions that, like, okay, only one guy has a belt. No, like that's why Judgment Day is kind of cool because every one of the guys can go for a belt in their own percentage division. One guy holding a belt and it's a tag and it's like it's just like, are you paying these guys? Like, what's the point? Like one world heavyweight champion, nobody else has a belt. Like, huh? But yeah, Noam Dar defeats Nathan Frazier. Past that, Tiffany Stratton comes out, talks about being the best champion ever. Like we've heard this before. But then out comes Gigi, she talks. Out comes Kiana James, she talks. Out comes Blair, she talks. And then out comes Roxanne Perez, she talks, and then she attacks Tiffany. And then backstage, Tiffany's talking about Mike saying, "Oh yeah, you trolls are talking about Becky Lynch didn't become champion, but she's a relative," which could lead to her interfering in the match with Becky and Trish, which Trish could have her own faction of blondes. So the next Trish Stratus is so maybe they did that on purpose. They probably did, but I don't know. But anyway, it's announced that it's going to be Blair, Gigi, Kiana, and Roxanne in a fatal four-way to see who faces Tiffany at No Mercy. Speaking of who's facing somebody at No Mercy, Noam Dar is in the back. He's celebrating with his team. And then somebody comes in, hands him a letter, and it says that there's going to be a global tournament to see who's going to face him at No Mercy. And he celebrates, says, "I don't have to defend this thing for 5 months, for 5 weeks." Sorry about that. But yeah. Okay, moving on past that. Oh, Rhea Ripley and Dominic Mysterio lost to Valkyrie and Dragon Lee. In the match comes Raquel Rodriguez attacks Rhea Ripley while the referee's distracted, beats her up into the backstage area, leaves Dominic Mysterio by himself, and Dragon Lee hits his version of Destino on Dominic. So that's probably setting up Dominic versus Dragon Lee at No Mercy. This should be a pretty interesting match if I do so myself. As far as the Lara and Rhea, it was all right, but honestly, Rhea versus Lara right now, but it's not there yet. It was just like some starting stuff. Then you had Baron Corbin versus Von Wagner. It never happened. Baron Corbin attacked Von Wagner before the match even started. They're battling over there by the announce table. Baron Corbin grabs Mr. Stone. Then Von Wagner hits Baron Corbin with a fist or a boot. And he's about to powerbomb Baron Corbin through the table. But flying in comes Braun Breaker and spears Vaughn. Then he looks at Corbin and talks something to him, and he stands over both of them, screaming and looming. So I don't know where's that going. Is that going to a three-way, or is that just like Braun Breaker asserting his dominance? Then you had the main event. Carmelo Hayes defeated Wesley, and spot of the night. Carmelo Hayes hit a reverse springboard diving DDT to Wesley through the table on the outside. I don't think I ever seen that before. Also, very dangerous move. It could have went very wrong. But the end of the match comes. Carmelo is on the outside, and he's on the corner of the ring post on the outside or whatever. Or he's at an angle. So Wesley comes in, runs, and he's like diving at Carmelo through the corner toward him, but Wesley, Carmelo moves, and Wesley just eats nothing but barricade. Carmelo gets in, and it was a great shot too, by the way. He gets into the ring, and Wesley, he's like looking up in the ring, like he's like looking at him like, "Do you got this? You got the heart to get back in this ring?" And at that second, Wesley just pulls himself into the ring. But as he pulls himself into the ring, Carmelo Hayes gets to the top rope, He doesn't miss. He shoots. He scores. 1, 2, 3. Carmelo Hayes retains the NXT title. And where is his next contender coming from? Could it be Ilya again? Could it be Trick Williams? Um, who, who, who could it be? And also, I like the fact that before the match started, Carmelo Hayes was talking to Trick Williams like, hey, bro, I want need you to stay here in the back because people are starting to question if I can really win matches without you. Which, like, thanks for nothing, I guess, because people have been saying that for like almost 2 years now. But now that you're holding the just weirdo shit, just real weirdo stuff, bro. Like, oh yeah, bro, you helped me win these title leading matches for like almost 2 years, but now I'm holding the title, and now, hey, bro, I need you to stay in the back because people are saying stuff. They weren't saying stuff years ago. Really? Oh, also, I'm looking at the notes. Also, Diamond Dijak talking to Eddie Thorpe. The next meeting will break Thorpe's spirit. Come on, bro. Dijak, come on, bro. They either need to get out the pot or just stop with Dijak. Come on, bro. Nobody's scared. JC Jane talking to Thea Hall. Thea Hall like complaining to a referee about her loss last week, and JCJ comes in and says, "People like us, who are getting a tag team with JCJ? Like after she just completely left a boot print on her former tag team partner's face, like who, like." Who be stupid enough to do that? That made y'all look really stupid. Oh yeah, we're gonna become tag team champion, a good tag team. Hold on, wait a minute. This the bitch that left a Doc Martin print on that girl's face. I'm trusting her. Sure, buddy. Sure. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. And yeah, AEW tonight. And I'm gonna catch you guys later on. So peace out.